Yeah, you. I don't. I touch his phone. Ain't no telling what it might do. I ain't.
Oh Lord.
I wish share it and
You
everything.
see. You see. I text you. Ask you, am I doing it right?
Yes, I already know it.
Hey, y'all know what it is. You are live with the Florida Yard. Yeah, I am your boy, Coach Cat, and I'm with Big Jap.
Oh,
And our guest today is Turnpike Tony. Hello.
Yes,
How you
sir.
doing, Coach?
Hey, I'm doing all right, man. How about yourself?
Man, always blessed and highly favored, man. Hey, so tell us a little bit about yourself. Who do you coach for? What level and so forth?
I coach for Palm Bay 12U. Um, it's
Okay, Palm Bay 12U. Is that
yeah,
Pop Warner
nah city.
City League?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. All right, man. Well, all right. Have you been coaching for them for the longest? How long you been coaching for them?
Actually, I started coaching in what it was '99. I started.
99.
damn,
That
boy.
boy went all the way to the 99s and 2000s on there.
Man, I was coaching at. I think I was in the 11th grade when I started coaching football,
Okay.
Okay, now.
and I
Who
ain't
was
talking.
you coach? Who did you start coaching? What
Rock.
organization?
I started with Rockledge. And
Okay.
I left Rockledge after about I think about 8 years.
Okay.
Then I went to Palm Bay and started coaching with Palm Bay. Went down there and started had I was a position coach in the senior division, and then
Okay.
after that, I started dropped back down to Mighty Mites and started running offense for this dude named Rod Rivermont. Um,
Okay.
Took them all the way to seniors, and then did two more, dropped back down again, did 2 more years Mighty Mites and Pee Wees with Bootsy. Then took a 10 year hiatus, and then now I'm back.
Wait. You say you took a 10-year hiatus.
What?
Yeah, I was
What
out.
was you doing for 10 years? You weren't messing with the boys? What you
I
was doing?
so Not really, man. I was away from the football field, man. I really wasn't thinking about no football, man. I was trying to
Right.
get some things situated in my personal life.
You can't step on the field till you got at home right,
Yeah, I
man.
can't go out there
All
50% and bring 50% from here to out there. So
Ever. That's definitely understandable, definitely respectable. So you just starting back coaching this year? Last year you started coaching. Who were you coaching for?
oh, last year I coached for Central Brevard Bengals up here in Cocoa.
Okay.
We had
Man, I
Christmas
see
Eve.
you got that All Star across your chest though. That AUG
Yeah,
All Star.
yeah, man. AG Elite. Yeah,
Okay.
we went over there and got our ass tore up.
What
God
age group?
damn. What age group?
We really was 6U, but a lot of the
Okay.
kids that we had played flag.
They never played tackle the team they had.
Yeah, so we had
Okay.
like 2-3 weeks to teach them how to hit and all that. I think we did all right though for a lot of them to be their first time in pads, man. We did pretty good.
Valentine and Jake was snapping.
Okay.
That's some fun.
So now you're coaching for the 12U Palm Bay. Palm
Yeah,
Bay. What's Palm Bay's mascot?
pirate.
The Pirates. Okay. So uh you got a couple of nice kids over there. How y'all looking, man?
Well, honestly, looking pretty good, man. As far as kids wise, Josh Denton is the head coach, and
Oh,
Jody.
oh, you
Yeah,
got Coach Cody over there.
Hold on. You got Jody Breeze. You got Big Jody over
I'm on
there.
the interview. Yeah, got old Jody, but
No, the kids coming.
it's a good combination, man. With his name, Josh's name, and my name. I mean, they
All
should,
right.
you know.
Y'all should have a little something.
Yeah, how that what that saying go? If you grow it, they will come.
Hey, if you build it, they will
Yeah, if you
come.
build it, they will.
Hello.
Come. And
So,
and
so I heard some rumblings though, man, about rankings and stuff already. What's going on with the rankings?
I don't know for what I heard. I just got news of it last night. I shouldn't have said it because I don't know if it's official. But the Super Bowl champ from last year, I talked to one of the coaches all the time on the phone or whatnot. And he was kind of mad about it. He said, "Man, how about they got y'all ranked number one preseason, in the preseason?" I said, "Nah, we ranked number one." I said, "We ain't did nothing yet." He said, "Yeah, man, they got y'all ranked number one." I said, I guess they know what they talking about." He not coming to play like number two. We coming to play like number one. So
Okay, now. So man, y'all got a little stick over there, man. Who? Give me a couple of shout out a couple of the kids, man.
they
Who?
don't want us to do that no more.
I don't want you to do that no more.
Nah, they don't want us to do that no more.
Understandable, understandable. But if I had to come out and I'm looking for numbers, I'm a scout. That's what I do. I look for the kids because I'm trying to get them exposure. I had 8 kids. Shoot, it was actually 10 kids from my showcase game just this January that were offered to Syracuse. So by all means, if I'm asking for their names and so forth, it's for a reason. But I do understand that your org, they may not want you to and so
Man,
forth.
we need to get Josh on here to clear that up, man. We need to.
I need
Huh?
to understand what's that about. I want to know. I
It was
ain't
more
no
or less.
shade.
I think it was. Um,
Jody and
how
he
we
was.
was doing it on Facebook. Like you know how the transfer portal works now with the
Okay.
college kids. Like you state where they
Yeah.
come from, where they going, and all that.
Yeah. They
They
don't
didn't
want
want
to
us to put
promote
where
and
they
so
was
forth.
coming from per se. But
Okay.
we got we got my nephew Chop's son Maury.
Oh, you got chop. Hey, hold on.
Yeah,
Chop from Rockland. Chop.
yeah. No. Chop from Melbourne, and we got
Oh, okay, okay.
Troy Brown Jr.
Okay, you got that my dog.
We got
He's
C4.
ranked. My boy ranked. He's been ranked for a long time.
Yeah.
At once upon a time, he was number one quarterback in the nation for his class. The young man is certified, has been certified for a long time. So that's good to know that y'all got a quarterback first and foremost. So y'all looking like y'all gonna air it out, or y'all gonna be a balanced offense.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I run the offense, so we're
Okay,
gonna have it all, but we're gonna take what the defense give us. I don't just go out there and call plays, bro. I promise you that. I run a
yes
no
sir.
huddle offense. The kid's gonna go to the line, and I'm gonna scan the defense, and I'm gonna call a play. I'm never gonna go out there and just call a play. The first play gonna be a already set play, no matter what the defensive end, unless they send in a house and we got an audible. But I'm
Yes, sir.
not just gonna go out there and call no play. No, we're gonna scan the defense and we're gonna take what they give us.
See, I'm putting
If they want to put 8 in the box and play everybody one on one, we're gonna hit you over the top. But
Okay,
if you sit back in zone, we're gonna take the run. You know, we're gonna take what the defense give us, none more, none less. We're not gonna make it hard. Everything gonna be
okay,
simple. And our goal is to get the kids high school ready, man. So it's gonna be a high school type atmosphere as far as the offense come.
okay. Hey, what's up, Eric Murphy? Eric Murphy says, "Good evening, everybody."
Hold on.
Um, already know Jay Jones says the goat of offense. Okay, now, so Jay Jones, you know some, you know a little some.
What you say
So,
now?
hey,
We
Jay
know.
Jones called you the goat of offense.
He said I'm the goat of offense.
That what
And
Jay Jones Jr. said. He say you the goat of offense, baby. And he say you downplaying yourself.
nah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't
You
call
do a little
myself. I
something.
don't really call myself nothing, man. I let the people decide. I don't really call myself now. We just go out there and coach football, man. But one thing I can tell you though, you're gonna have to coach. There's no coming out there and just you're gonna have to coach when you players, man, because we're gonna watch film and we're gonna be mentally prepared and we're gonna be ready for any and every situation, man. That's just coaching football. That's it, man. If you coach
Well,
football, anybody a goat when you go out there and just coach. You know,
Yes, sir. Hey, who we got on the live with us real quick? Who
oh,
stepped
Lord.
in? Who hopped on the stage?
Come on, man. I had to sneak in the
Man,
back door real
is
quick.
that Jody Breeze?
there you
Snuck
go.
in the back
There you
door.
go.
I had to creep in the
There
back
he
door real quick.
go. Big
What's up?
Jody.
What's up with y'all? What's up, y'all, boy?
Man, you already know what it is, man. Man, so hold on. Hold on. So y'all about to make some noise over there in Palm Bay, baby?
Man, it's gonna get real, man. It's gonna get
Oh,
real,
is it?
real, bro. It's
Okay
gonna get
now.
real. I ain't gonna talk about it. I'm gonna be about it. So
I
it's
know
definitely
that
gonna be
much.
real.
I
Gonna be
know that
real,
much.
real, boy. My boy Turnpike, that's the goat. That's the goat right there. People, he gonna wake a lot of people up with that, with his mind. You know what I'm saying? That man well seasoned with that. I'm telling you, boy.
I'm
Job,
gonna tell you one thing that I do like that what coach said is that he gonna scan the defense and take what they give him. A lot of coaches, especially in youth football, have a game plan and they gonna run their game plan. They gonna run their strategy, but nobody really knows how to pivot. You get what I'm saying?
fact.
And that is, to be honest, if you understand how to pivot and how to adjust as a coach from a coaching perspective, that makes you an elite already. Just because you're doing things that others won't even dare to do. You get me?
And that
Um,
that's what I noticed about Coach Turnpike. You know what I'm saying? At the All Stars, like I said, like I I watched one of the games, and again, he was with the younger kids. So if he can lock in with them younger kids, imagine what he can do with some 12-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? He
if
had
you
four,
actually
5-year-olds.
communicate to.
Yeah, he was getting 4 and 5-year-olds to run plays and look like a real offense out there when he was doing his things. I mean, and I mean, he know what he doing, bro. Like I said, he definitely one of the fish out here that we caught that everybody
Hello.
mad about catching. Yeah, third pike know what I'm talking about. It was fishing,
Okay,
boy.
so with that being said, y'all, it seems like y'all got a little bit of notoriety out there, in Brevard and so forth. What exactly are you guys looking for this season? What are you guys? What are your aim? What are your goals?
I mean, I ain't gonna speak for Turnpike and Josh, but for myself, I mean, it's just to continue growing with this group of kids and putting them in the right situation to keep learning. You know what I'm saying? And all the new kids, the kids that we get that come in, and like again, like it's gonna be new to a few kids, new coaches, new players that come in. We just want to create a family bond and just grow for the next few years with the same group. And the focus for me a lot of the times was just to get the eye out here. But now we're starting all the way over. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we did
Okay.
that with Melbourne and we moved on from Melbourne. So now we here and we coming together as a family to put Palm Bay back on the map. So like I said,
Okay.
and it's gonna take the village. It ain't gonna be one of us doing it. It's gonna take all of us. So that's why I said like the main thing is just breaking down each position and teaching them, installing game plans and just watching them grow, bro. Like that's the beautiful thing about football is when you see them develop and having fun and the game start. When the practices look like a game to you, when it look like you just go
Yeah.
out there and just the kids just understand it, man. That's the most beautiful thing about youth football, man, is when kids lock into you and your plan and what you got going on. And when you see that, now you got their full attention and now you just push. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and again, I'm never not saying that we don't want the eye here. We definitely want the eye. We want the eye to follow, just like we did with Melbourne. We want to do the same thing with Palm Bay. You know what I'm saying? But and that's why it's important for us to have the right coaching. You know what I'm saying? And Coach Josh and and Turnpike, Coach Turnpike, and Coach Wayne, and all the boys that's been there. It's been a good culture there already. We just need to
Okay.
infuse a little culture.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
what I love about Jody and Josh. Number one, what you get from them, you're gonna get from me. Nothing no different. It is gonna sound the exact same way that I would say it, man. So you know how kids sometimes they don't get what they want from their mama, then they run to their daddy.
Daddy.
You're not
What
gonna
up,
get that
AB?
out here. You're not gonna get that. I promise you that. You're not gonna get that, man. You're gonna get a steady, a steady mind of just doing the right thing, man. And he's not gonna tell them nothing no different than I would say. You know what I'm saying? So I trust them guys, man. And it took a lot to get me to, cause I was really done with football, man. So it took a lot to get me to come back out there, man. And I came back out there for them guys, man. They know what
Okay.
they doing, and we finna see how this thing rock, man.
Okay. Well, let me ask this question. So you guys are getting a lot of steam coming into the season, already being dubbed the number one team in your area and so forth. Um, what I want to ask is, are you guys plan are you guys ready or prepared to get out early and get some smoke? Because first of all, y'all on this live and there are people watching. They are hearing that you got a little stick at 12 you and they want to see it. They want to test it out. I'm telling you that now.
Man,
So
that shit come every year.
but hold on now.
Now you on the yard.
Is your league one of the leagues that allows you guys to get out early, or is it one of those leagues where you guys can't get into pads until August 1st or something like that?
Yeah, that's one of the big issues over here. You know, every year we had that same conversation when we started bubbling, and people start talking about what's going on, and this definitely the fact that we're on the yard right now. I know it's gonna be some phone calls made, but
Sure.
over here for some reason, I mean, we fight and claw and scratch to try to get a few, big name teams to play here and there, but it really goes through the board, then it goes from the board and then it goes to the league. So the league has to approve it and the board has to approve it for any outside games. But I mean, for the most part, if it's the right team, we can get them. We can convince them that if it's that we can do it. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'm not gonna jump out that time. I know we ready. You know what I'm saying? I want to get some work. Definitely gonna get some work with the right people and the right teams. And I'm not ducking nothing or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It just at the same time, I'm all about making sure these kids don't lose a step of what we're trying to show them. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? So we want to be here for the long haul, not for the short. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to worry about preseason rankings and everybody talking about who the regular season champs. Like our goal is to finish at the end. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And get these kids to learn how to finish at the end. If we can get them, we hold up, DJ. If we can get them kids to understand right now, just in little league football, how to finish, and imagine the lesson they take with them in their life, man. Imagine the lesson
Okay.
they take with them in their life. They never give up. They go through those battle games, them games where you gotta fight and claw and scratch to win, and take a lump here and there, something like that across the head and bounce back the next week. Like just the journey of football. You don't want to cheat that by, jumping out there before you got all your linemen or before you got your quarterback. Or, a lot of our kids in basketball and baseball right now. So,
That's
I mean, we sign up for it. If we sign up for one of these games next week and we ain't got our full squad, you know what I'm saying? That's hurting the whole team because
yeah.
now we ain't reaching our full potential.
That's
You know what I'm
real.
saying?
So
That's real.
both of us.
I just wanted to put that out there, just to let the people know.
Yeah.
Don't be beating up on my boy. They got red tape that's holding them back, y'all. All right, cause Lord knows I already know. There will be people knocking at your door talking about they need you. They trying to see you. You hear
Scared
me?
ain't got nothing to do with it.
Hey, I already know. I already know. But
Nah, see that
okay,
that
so at the end of the season, first of all, what league are you guys in? What is it like the official name of it if you don't
It's called the
BY.
ACYAA.
ACYA.
ACYAA.
Is that a part of Pop Warner?
I
That's
don't
not a
know.
Atlantic Coast some,
No,
and it's not Pop Warner. So all of the teams are right there in Palm Bay
Before.
area or Brevard, the entire Brevard.
Everybody except Rockledge. Rockledge the only one that's been
So
yeah,
Rockled's the
yeah.
only
It's
team
the
that's
only team
not
out here.
pretty much in Space Coast. So
Yeah,
only
that yeah. We in the ACYA. I think
So
it's
hold
the
on, that's where Melbourne Hurricanes
Hey,
was.
y'all
yeah,
gotta give me a second. I gotta get
right.
a charger.
Yeah,
yep,
that Melbourne Hurricanes is the
yep,
Melbourne Chargers.
yep. We converted the Melbourne over here. We converted the Melbourne Hurricanes into the Melbourne Chargers after the Melbourne Hurricanes folded.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
That
and
gives me
and,
a
and
little
it's
bit
not
of
Pop
insight.
Warner. I believe it's I believe you know how you got a AYFL or something. What is that? That y'all that they be playing the big.
AYF.
Yeah, that's the the whole championship, the nationals and all that. That's the route that we take with this ACYA league.
Hold on.
Oh, so
So,
y'all
so y'all
If I ain't mistaken, now hold on, I believe it's the second best national team national ranking system. So like from what I was told by the owner was in the AYF, but not the mid Florida. I think it's the AYF or some
it's either
FL.
AYF or UYFL.
Yeah,
Um,
AYF is what he said.
all right, well, I'm gonna go do some research on that. I got a couple people that let me know, and I'll make sure I communicate that information to you. But
Josh said we was AAU. He
Oh,
said
it's
he think we transition.
AAU transition. That's what he said. Something about
Yeah, that's what
AAU.
Josh just said.
AAU, where is
I,
I think AAU changed their national because it used to be here in Orlando, but I think they changed it to like Pensacola or something like that.
Mhm.
Um, I was trying to see if y'all was gonna go any taking a national route at all or had the opportunity to, and to see if I could actually see y'all in person sometime. Um, I would love to
Yeah,
come see
Josh.
y'all though, for real.
It I don't know if I think Josh on here too. Josh can answer a lot of your questions too.
I sent him the
Yeah, man.
By all means, it is what
Yeah,
it
with the
is.
whole, with the nationals and all that. That's some Josh would know too. I ain't on the board with all that shit, but I, I just go out there and coach, man. I don't be keeping up with all that
Yes,
shit,
sir.
man.
Bro,
What's up with
Jody
y'all?
Breeze gonna bring the energy every time. You hear me?
Man, y'all
That
got me out
much
here
I
sweating
know.
in the garage.
You gonna
What's
get
up,
the
big?
kids turned up. I know
What's
that
up with
much.
Big Jow? What's up with Big Jow? Where he at?
man. I'm right here, bro.
You right
Oh,
there.
man. Oh, you quiet on this bed. Well, no, not the Big Jow.
Man, this ain't the old yard, so I try to buy different on here. You
Oh, you ain't on here arguing with nobody today.
know? Yeah.
Ain't gotta argue with nobody.
Hell no.
Man, so who y'all looking forward to playing, man? What date y'all got circled? What team y'all wanna line it up with the most?
Daddy, can you open this for me, please? I'll let Turnpike answer that one, man. I don't give a damn who we play. Oh, he ain't even on here right now. Yeah, really, bro. I definitely want to get a couple good.
But
To me, perfect world for me, bro. I would love to get a big name team out here to go ahead up against tournament or something.
in
But
fact,
just to get the preseason rocking, you know what I'm saying? I would love to see something going on. But in our ACY division, I mean, every week, man, I mean, it's some good teams out here. Like people really sleep on this ACYA thing, but I mean, a lot of people want to get into this league because it's not a lot of traveling. That's the biggest thing with a lot of the people in this area is the traveling. You know what I'm saying? DJ, you about to play
Honestly,
that.
Lord knows, traveling is a big expense, even for me. And I'm trying to go. just to see somebody play. And I mean, it is an expense, bro. And then
Yeah,
when you
that's
talking
the
about
biggest.
nationally traveling, oh my gosh, that penny pretty, boy.
That's in Jersey.
Yeah, that's Loki. Get out. That's the biggest thing in this area, bro. Is the traveling. A lot of people don't want to be doing all that traveling, so they, in the ACYA, that's the the biggest thing out here. No, no, that's the biggest thing that people focus on. And again, there's some good teams out here. Like I can say like Cocoa, West Melbourne,
Okay, Coco in
Melbourne.
that league now.
Yeah,
Wait,
Cocoa.
Coco always been in that league,
Coco
hey.
always been in it.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah, Cocoa.
Coco was playing in a Pop Warner league for some reason.
No, they got. I think they got the
So that's what
Bengals.
it was.
I think they got a team called the Bengals that's in the Pop Warner. Turnpike.
Okay,
What team that
that
is in
makes sense.
Cocoa that's in Pop Warner?
Space.
At
Central Brevard.
Volusia. Was it
Central
Uh,
Central
Brevard Bengals.
Volusia?
No, Volusia up. That's further up north.
yeah,
Okay,
Volusia. Yeah,
His team in Cocoa is Central Brevard Bengals.
okay.
yeah.
That's what we just had Coach McGee on here from the.
Okay, now.
Yeah, man, I ain't even see y'all boys what's going on today. That's why I had to sneak in the back door, man. I've been working, so I had to see what y'all boys on this thing, man.
You didn't
Man,
get
so
you
this
didn't get that
weekend,
message,
what y'all
Josh?
doing?
Say what?
I
I thought
said
I
this.
had.
Go ahead, Jock.
I ain't say nothing.
Oh, that was you, Tony. Go ahead.
No, I was asking Jody. He didn't get that message that I had sent.
Oh, let me look. Let me look.
Bro,
But either way, this weekend, man, we will be at Lake Brantley High School for the R&R Top 100 Orlando Combine. If you got a couple dogs that deserve to be recognized, this is something individually, all right, not a team or deal or whatever, but everybody's invited. Um, there'll be laser testing for the 40. Uh, well, it's laser testing the whole thing. They'll do fastest man. We do medals, all of that, hoopla, whatever, and they're definitely gonna do one-on-ones. But the whole purpose of it is to see apples and oranges compete in the same pool. You know, a lot of kids don't get to see other kids that's in another league, that's in the same city as them, and they still think that they're the best in the city. But this is where everybody come and get to actually prove that they the best in the city, they the best in the area. You get me? So if y'all got a couple dogs, and that's any position, quarterback, we got the QB1 shootout.
what time did you do that?
The shootout starts at 11 a.m. All right. But that's at Lake Brantley. I might could take a couple walk ups, but I can't promise nothing. You hear me? But if y'all ain't in the building, man, by all means, I'm definitely gonna come pull up on y'all once, at least during the preseason, man.
Yes, sir.
I got it on the.
So
Absolutely.
I should crop it out.
it's all right, bro.
My
Joe the
bad.
Breeze.
My bad. I had clicked that. Took another
Nah,
picture.
you good, man. So this summer, what
Yeah,
you doing, man? I might need your services.
man. I'm here for you 100%, bro. Whatever you need, bro.
Yes, sir.
You name the date and I'm there.
Uh, it'll more than likely be June 20th through the 22nd.
June
But I
20th.
give you, yeah, I give you some details a little bit later. Shoot, bring Turnpike Tony with you. God damn it, I'm trying to see.
Oh, I gotta have Turnpike go out there and spin the wheel for y'all boys, man. Turnpike, you down? What's up?
I'm down, man. whatever it take, dog, for the kids, whatever it take, man.
By all means.
Yeah, yeah, we there,
And y'all
we
know
there,
what to do.
we
Hey,
definitely there, man.
before this thing end though, I gotta give a big shout out to Josh Denton, man. Listen,
Got to.
that
Yes, sir.
kid, that dude, that man. Listen, I've been coaching. Matter of fact, my last year in Rockledge, I coached against the team that Josh Denton was playing for. That's crazy. Yeah, so hey man,
Wait.
he was a hell of a football player, man. I'm talking about he was a problem coming
And
out the
now and
backfield,
now
man.
he's coaching and he's coaching with you.
Yeah.
Me
So,
and Josh, you know, so
you know, even
What
Yeah,
you said, Jock?
me and Josh,
Dontrell too. I coached Dontrell and Flag.
we just say, hey, we grew up playing against each other, and then we ended up playing, and then
That's crazy.
yeah, Coach Josh, I can tell you, boy, he'll say it like this, he'll mastermind, man. That dude that's smooth, he's smart, you know what I'm saying? He know how to set things up, man. I had Josh with me with the 321 elite. Before we was 321 elite, we was Central Florida. And he been with me since the start of it. And I'm talking about, from the jump, that man been 100% supportive, 100% real. That was the key. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like it's been nothing but 100% real. Like bro, ain't never crossed me, never gave me no weird vibes, none. He always been about the kids, and that was my main focus, bro. Like with little league football, you run through a lot of people that's just not there for them kids. You know what I'm saying? And
hell
getting
yeah,
with Josh and Turnpike, it felt good to, that's what really made the transition for me a lot easier because having people that's truly about the kids and not trying to make a name for themselves or be this or be that. Like we are all three of us. We done been around Little League for a long time. So it's not even about none of that no more. It's about it's just about building a group of kids and letting them have fun, bro, letting them flourish and changing the culture, honestly changing the culture in a place that really everybody is sleep on right now. A lot of people sleep on Palm Bay. And I'm loving that. I love being the underdog. I love
hey,
it.
that's all. That's all I've been my whole life was an underdog.
I
So
love it, man.
it is what
Look
it
at this
is.
dude right here.
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Josh, a good dude, man. Josh texted me on, I think a Monday, and said what I asked me what I coach with him, and I said, Josh, you got to give me the Friday. I'm gonna have to break some hearts, man, because I was supposed to coach for somebody else.
Coach,
that boy right
Josh
there.
called me the next day and said, "You broke them hearts yet?"
my bad, my,
Josh didn't give me
Yeah, you
24
my
said.
bad.
hours.
Hey, didn't I just say the nigga real? He just pulled up to the crib. As soon as he seen Florida
There you
Yard
go.
was on the thing.
Hey.
Well,
Hey, shout out to Java.
I'm
What's up?
I'm gonna over the Josh to answer all them questions that you need answered.
Man, that's for another time and place. What up, man?
What's up, fat boy?
How you doing,
What you
brother?
on, man?
Boy, ain't got no net.
Hey, hey, that's what running backs ain't got no net, man. Stop it.
Hey, folks. Hey, coach just said you was a hell of a running back coming out the backfield, bro.
That boy was like, oh boy,
Yeah, yeah, I have
even the
my
same
time now,
size,
for the kid,
even the
but
same
yeah,
size
definitely.
as him, bro.
Hey, he was a
Hey,
problem.
Java used to make me little Madden covers back in the day.
Yeah,
Java used to make me Madden covers. Yeah.
bro, he been the same size since 10U. Every
Hey, I remember that game we played them. They talking about I think he supposed to be injured.
that's over, bro.
Man, I want man, I'm preparing for him to be 100%. Injured or not, you gotta prepare for that Joker, man. He was him.
You
I
gotta know
must
how to
say he was him.
go run your ass over.
Yeah, we definitely put in work back in the day. But man, we excited to be on, man, and definitely want to connect with you. Also listening to the
Yes, sir.
live, uh,
Lumberjacks and this bitch shooting it.
and definitely excited to be here, man.
Hey, we appreciate y'all coming on, man. So Palm Bay, man. Um, what if I'm a parent? If I'm a parent, I got a couple sons. What makes Palm Bay stand out? What makes the Pirates stand out compared to any of the teams in your area? Give me your pitch.
I mean, you're gonna be preaching in the choir to this one, but I just feel like we're changing the culture. We got a group of coaches that we really focusing on the fundamentals, the things that's getting you ready for the high school, for the next level, and outside of that, we don't focus on just football. Student athlete, let's be a student of the game. We care about your grades. We care about you making up your bed. Discipline, right? That's what we want to instill into them. You got single moms, single parents. It's more than just football, right? And that sounds cliche, but we really care about the kids, and we also want to get them the tools. Hence, one of the reasons why we connecting with you, man. And Java, the R&R thing is huge. When we was younger, when I played against Coach Turnpike and all that, we didn't have these platforms, these opportunities. So it's huge that y'all even, a bit don't even know what Palm Bay probably was or what some of these our area was. But now, because of
Yes, sir.
the opportunity and what y'all presented here, that's kind of what we want. That's why we're here right now. So, yeah, I mean, just to answer your question, it's a place you could call home, man. We really for the kids. We really want to put something special together. And little Timmy might have a little phase to be little Tay Tay when we done with him, because we're gonna work. We're gonna teach them the right way, man.
Say Timmy turned into Tay Tay.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Gonna have a superpower, right?
Oh man, you better give them them superpowers, baby. Hey man. So when does practice start for you guys? When does the off season start for you guys? Are you guys working already?
Yeah. Officially, we from for our league, we made, I think, May 20th. But I mean, that's formal, right? But Turnpike, some of our other age groups and stuff, we've been getting together every week, getting after it, man. Rain, sleet, hail, it don't matter. Um, this is a huge. I know everybody seen the transfer portal and all that. That's all good and dandy. It look good on paper, but we got to get the kids to jail. We got to set expectations. We got to get them conditioned. We understand nothing is given. Everybody, circling probably our name on the spot already before we even showed up. So we want to make sure we're ready. And that's what we've been doing, man. We already been working, actually. So
Okay, man. All right, so all the levels. How many levels are you guys even based only, or do you guys have odd as
no, we
well?
we we do it. We do every division or age group. Last year everybody first year doing 11U, right? So this year will be the second year. But we do everything from flag 8, 10, 11, 12, and 14U.
Okay.
So
Do you
and
have an
cheerleaders too for
Instagram?
the sisters.
Y'all got an
Uh,
Instagram? Got somewhere we can find you guys? How can the parents get in contact with you?
um,
That sounds like a big old dog, boy. I would have
I'm
looked
trying to
back
tell you,
too,
I had to
boy.
look back. Um,
Boy.
we got as for the overall league, we got a standard Facebook page, Palm Bay Youth Athletic Association in football or whatnot. But outside of that, we get the kind of flexibility as coaches, if you will, to kind of, set our own brand. So like, I know at one point, Jody was like, I'm the real Jody, you got Turnpike, Tony. So in reference to the league, yeah, we got the formal stuff, but we do got the flexibility where some of our coaches coming together, and we'll probably be doing something more so in the future. We trying to get into that TikTok, social medias and stuff like that. But Jabba the Guru at all that, he got to get the flies out.
Yeah, I gotta come
Hey,
up.
so hear me out real quick.
I'm
So
listening.
you guys speak a lot about prepping them for high school and prepping them for the next level.
They asked
Are you guys, I feel like there's been a big disconnect between the high schools and the quote unquote what used to be feeder programs. You get
Right.
me? So with that being said, are you guys connected to the high school in any way? Do you have any coaches or anything or
So
do
yeah,
you,
as you know, we
yeah.
kind of like, with these new coaches being named in our area, it'll be nice for some of them be solidified. But we keep track of that. We seen Coach Mays at Palm Bay. Maybe that could be a pipeline. Because back when I played, we put on our jersey and we get in for free. Nowadays, I don't know if it's like that. You know what I'm saying? When I played at FIT, Coach Tillman, he over there at MCC. He was from the area, got a lot of experience, played at Purdue. So all these kind of coaches around, we've been trying to kind of keep our eye out and see can we get on a board to connect. We didn't reach out to some coaches to maybe in the future come out to talk to the kids, maybe set up a camp, maybe just instill some words and let them know, hey, what's the expectation when you're in that next level? Hey, talent ain't gonna just get you there. What about your grades? How you acting? All that stuff. So
We need to put word.
so that's how we doing it.
We need to put B1 to work.
What you said, Jack?
No, I'm telling Josh we need to put BJ to work.
I had BJ, but BJ had left out the area. But BJ was coaching with me about a year and a half ago when he came back when he was coaching at EG, and then he kind of left the area again. So I mean, I had him. I hopped on him quick. I've been talking. I was trying to talk to Stephon too,
Yeah,
but everybody, it got to be the right time for everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna put a camp together and do that.
Yeah, that'll go crazy. What you were saying, Jody? No, she good. All right.
How close? How close is BCU to y'all? Bethune.
Bethune, that's like Daytona, but an hour and a half,
Hour and a
hour
half.
45.
What's the closest? What's the
School.
closest college to
Some of
you
the
guys?
we got. I mean, well, when they used to have a program, Florida Tech, but I mean, just readily around in the area, you got Stetson's, which is like DeLand. You got um, uh, Bethune. You got FAU, FIU. So everything we in the happy or you got USF, UCF. So we in the
For
middle
sure.
of everything. So it's 2 hours, hour and a half, an hour. So it ain't too crazy, which is the beauty of being near Central Florida, if you will. So we in the middle of everything. Or if y'all really want to go to a good school, Florida State. But anyway, that's for another.
Whatever,
Hello.
man.
There you go.
Hey, that's for another.
Just
That's for
listen.
another
Ain't
little.
You better
now
better.
played this year gonna be called Seminole. So get that
What
out the
happened when they
head, Josh.
played Memphis?
Ain't now play this year gonna be called Seminole. So get
Hey,
that out the
that's all right. That's all right. Hey, you here to
Tell him
represent one
again.
thing: the kids in the Seminole.
Josh, what happened when they played Memphis?
So y'all don't even remember that far.
Just
So
know Florida gonna win the
I
natty
can't
this year.
tell you. Y'all want to bring up old stuff? We could bring up championship years and all that. Like we don't. You only as good as your last game. You only as good as your last game. That's it.
Oh man. Hey man, but we appreciate y'all, man. We definitely gotta have a day where we pull up on y'all or something. Probably
Yeah,
do a pull up set
There's no
season.
questions in the cover.
What you
Oh, Joe, you
said?
look. Joe, you look like you got some some chat. I think they said you got an IG. Hold
Yeah,
on.
know about your Instagram or his connection.
I don't even
Yeah,
know
we
mine. I have
lost
to do.
connection.
That's for you, Cat.
What happened? All right, it says we're gonna be out of town. How often is the R&R Combine? Well, we actually do one, or we did one down south already. We went around to Atlanta, North Carolina. Well, North Carolina is going to be next week.
There you go, bro. You look pretty
California has
good.
been rescheduled to the 31st of this month. We went to New Jersey. Ohio was canceled. Orlando is this week. We also added in there South Florida. Um, in all honesty, we do host one Orlando camp every year. One Orlando camp. It's usually where this is where we started. So by all means, it's usually is the biggest camp that we have right now. We have about 150 kids registered and ready to compete. But the kids that do come to the combines and so forth, they're eligible to get an invite to one of our showcase games or showcase events this summer. For the middle schoolers, all of our middle school invitees, they will be invited to Syracuse University, where they will be getting coached for 3 full days by the Syracuse coaching staff. For our younger guys, our young stars showcase, that'll be on June 20th through the 22nd. If you do have a lineman linemen get a little bit of leniency. Other than that, if you're a running back and you did not show up to my camps, you will not get an invite to the showcase games. Unfortunately, it just is what it is. There's too many running backs to actually pick from. So, all right, all right. Britt Monica says, and big boys who attend the camp are supposed to get free snack. See, they just be making stuff up. You feel me? But they know me, and they know that I love my big boys. Hey, I need a whole bunch of pancakes. Y'all got to drop a whole bunch of pancakes in the comments right now. If I get about 100 pancakes, I might end up do some free stuff for the fat boys. And for
Look,
the fat boys only.
look, Josh gonna be there.
Hey, boy, I
Ah,
know
that
one
motherfucker,
thing.
he messed
Our
with.
team gonna eat good this year, boy.
Yeah, we
Hello.
gonna be good. We
Yeah,
gonna
we
be
gonna
good.
eat good.
Hello. So what y'all doing this summer for the kids, man? Team bonding wise.
Yeah, when we get real, I mean, we're gonna start off with the coaches, if you will, but we usually kind of go out to eat, do a little broken barrel, little wings, something like a little bowl. We'll do a beach workout, just anything we can kind of think of to connect. We might go to the jumping little place or something like that. We'll do let the kids play Madden, whoop on Jody ass a little bit, like stuff like that. Just something like
Hello. Hello.
this is
You
light
know.
stuff. Cause they can't beat me, but they'll beat Coach Jody.
Hold on, bro. Look at my face, bro.
Y'all something
They'll
else,
they'll beat
man.
him, but nah, just kind of anything we could kind of think of, right, man, just to kind of get them used to everything, man. And
Yeah.
as he kind of mentioned earlier, a lot of them know each other or played against each other, especially being in the area because they in sports, basketball, football, some of them even baseball. So now it's like, how do we get rid of that? You've been against me for the last 5 years or X amount of years to like now we won, right? So we gonna work it though. It's gonna be good. One day at a time, man. Brick by brick.
I can't wait. So when does the first game kick off? When does the season start? At least I know the schedule
So
isn't out.
yeah, so from what I heard from the board, 'cause I'm a little bit into it, August 9th, they'll be having the jamboree. The location to be determined. I heard tentatively, potentially Fort Pierce, one of the fields in Fort Pierce. I know
Okay.
previously we did it at Merritt Island, like high school, and we'll have like all the ages, but I'm not sure how they're gonna do it. Previous years to that, we used to split up like north and the south, like two fields, and half teams go there and there. So it'll be more to come. And then usually like a few weeks, maybe a month before the real season schedule will come out and stuff like that.
Okay, man. Man, but we appreciate y'all coming on, man, giving us your time and just giving us some insight on the Palm Bay Pirates. You hear me?
Hey, don't forget the
Hey,
name, man.
I had to say it real slow and so everybody could hear me. Palm Bay Pirates,
That's
nigga.
right. That's right.
But nonetheless, man, we will be checking up on y'all throughout the season. Make sure that y'all stay tuned with us. But before
100%.
y'all go, you got any shots out? Where how do they get in contact with you and so forth?
Yeah, in terms of in general, we doing training. I mean, no matter what league or whatever coaches you from, every Sunday we at Vet Park with it, doing training from 4 to 6. If you want to connect on a deeper level, kind of get your kid out there. We do got all age groups available. I know somebody said something about 9U. I mean, in our league, even though you have a 9U team, you're still in the 10U bracket. So that's up to you. There's only 3 9U teams total. So you're going to play 2 9U teams and the rest going to be 10U teams. So pick your poison. But I'm just saying, just come on out, man. It's about the kids. Come out and train with us. Come out and be part of the movement over here. If you want to connect with Jody, Turnpike, myself, or whatever, we all on Facebook. But like I said, we're really trying to do something different and do something big for the kids. Hence why Allen and Java here right now. So we're definitely trying to expand the horizon, even outside of Brevard, man. Just trying to establish that platform, which y'all killing it.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Jap was on my ass all season, all this spring.
Damn, your shit died.
Hear me real
Yeah.
quick. His shit died. But Jack was on my ass the entire off season trying to get a camp out there in Palm Bay. Well, excuse me, in Brevard. Okay.
Check your
Next year, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Next year, we gonna prep to try to get a camp out there in Brevard. All right, we're gonna do a lot more focusing on Florida next year. So by all means, Brevard may be one of those places. It just really depends on how much participation that we get from that area. Okay. But again, y'all know what it is. I'm Coach Cat. You with Jap, Big Tony Turnpike in the building. Hello. Hey, but we will tune in with y'all next time. Hey, this has been another episode of the Florida Yard. Hello.